Okay, let's jump right in. We're taking a deep dive into Joshua chapter 12 today.
Right. This chapter, it's basically a summary, isn't it? Like a ledger.
Exactly, a victory ledger. It lists out who and what was conquered when the Israelites were, entering the land.
Yeah, laying it all out. The kings defeated, the land taken.
And it covers both sides of the Jordan River, which is important. First east, then west.
It starts with the conquests before Joshua really took the lead, back under Moses, east of the Jordan.
And the text is pretty specific there. Two main kings on that eastern side. First, Sihon,
Sison, king of the Amorites, ruled from Heshbon.
and his territory was, well, pretty big. From the Arnon Gorge south up to the Jabbok River.
Right, which bordered the Ammonites. And it mentions half of Gilead was his.
Yeah, and it even details like the eastern Arabah down towards the Sea of Kinnereth and the Salt Sea, areas like Beth Jeshimah.
And then the other big one over there was Og.
Oh, yeah, king of Bashan.
Yeah.
The text calls him one of the last of the Rephets.
Which sometimes gets translated as giants, or these ancient, powerful people. He ruled from places like Ashtaroth and Edrei.
Big cities. And his area was huge too, right? Mount Hermon, Selecca, all of Bashan.
All the way to the borders of Geshur and Makkah. And he had the other half of Gilead bordering Sihon's land.
So these two controlled a massive stretch east of the Jordan.
And Moses and the Israelites defeated them both. The key thing here is that Moses then gave that land, Gilead and Bashan, to some of the tribes already.
Ah, right, to the Reubenites, the Gadites, and the half-tribe of Manasseh. So the division starts early.
Exactly. It connects the conquest directly to the inheritance.
Okay, so that sets up the eastern side. But then the chapter pivots, and this is where things really expand.
Yeah, now we're talking about the conquest under Joshua himself west of the Jordan River. This is, Canaan proper.
Our land.
Yeah.
And the description covers a vast area, from Baal Gad way up north near Lebanon.
All the way down south to Mount Halak near Seir, that whole western side.
And this is the land Joshua started dividing among the rest of the tribes.
Right. And the text emphasizes the different kinds of terrain involved.
Yeah, the hill country, the foothills, the Arabah Valley again, the slopes, the desert, the Negev down south. It wasn't uniform.
And neither were the people. It lists out the groups whose land was taken: Hittites, Amorites, Canaanites.
Perizzites, Hivites, Jebusites, all established nations.
And this is where the list format gets, well, really detailed. It doesn't just say they took the land, it names the kings.
King by king, city by city, king of Jericho, king of Ai.
King of Jerusalem, Hebron, Lachish, Hazor. I mean, these aren't small villages. These are significant centers.
Established city-states, yeah, each with its own ruler.
And the list just keeps going. Eglon, Gezer, Debir, Arad.
Bethel, Megiddo, Kadesh. It's quite the roll call.
And that really brings us to the core point of Joshua 12, doesn't it? This detailed tally.
It identifies the key powers, the main rulers who were defeated.
And it wraps up with a very specific number for the west side. 31 kings in total, defeated by Joshua and the Israelites west of the Jordan.
Wow, 31. So thinking about this for you, the listener, what does this huge list really tell us?
Well, it serves as that confirmation, that record. It shows the extent of the territory that came under Israelite control, both east and west.
It's not vague. It's documented, name by name, region by region.
Yeah, it gives concrete proof of the challenge they faced and, according to the text, overcame. It wasn't just a few skirmishes. It was dismantling established powers.
So it validates the narrative of fulfillment that the promised land was tangibly acquired.
Exactly.
So maybe consider this. This chapter, with this incredibly detailed list, 31 kings on the west, 2 major ones on the east, it's like the foundational document.
Like the deed, almost.
Yeah, the proof of possession. It's what makes the next part of the story, the dividing of this specific land among the tribes in the later chapters, makes sense. It establishes the inventory before it gets handed out.
It's the absolute baseline record for everything that follows regarding the tribal inheritances. The necessary groundwork is laid out right here.